Hello, first graders. This is Mr. Begay. It is December 23, 2020. Here is our reading lesson that we are going to do today. Now, you're going to follow Mr. Begay and just repeat what I say, and then we're going to break things apart when we look at a story like this. Okay, first off, we're going to look here at the title, okay? Now, just read with Mr. Begay, okay? Now, just follow me. Christmas tree. I am so glad we went to pick out a Christmas tree. We went to the tree lot. Dad said that I could pick out the tree. I saw a big green tree. It smelled so good. They cut it down and put it on a wagon. Dad let me help pull the wagon. Picking out a Christmas tree was so fun. Now, we dove into the story here. Now we are going to break it apart because we need to start getting used to breaking apart a story by using our letter sounds. Now let's come back here to the title. Watch Mr. Begay. Just listen how I break this apart. Christmas. 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 And then we're going to come here. We're going to break this apart again. Tree. Tree. So when we break it apart, you're going to say Christmas tree. That's how those letter sounds are going to help you when you start tackling stories. Now let's try it again. Follow Mr. Begay. Ready? Repeat after me. Christmas. 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 Tree. Tree. Okay, so the title is Christmas Tree. Now we're going to come down here. Let's just focus now on this first sentence. That is it. Ready? Now, this first letter, you're just going to say I. I. And this is how we're going to sound it. I am. I am so. I am so glad. Glad. So let's start back here again. Repeat after Mr. Begay. I am so glad. We. So let's come back here. Let's read it again. I am so glad we. Now let's break apart this word. Went. I am so glad we went to. I am so glad we went to. Now let's sound this one out together. Picked. Now let's come back here. Let's read it again. I am so glad we went to pick. Now let's sound this out. Out. I am so glad we went to pick out. Now here you're just going to say A. Pretend that there's a line above that A, and you're just going to give me the letter name A. Let's read it from here. I am so glad we went to pick out A. Now let's sound this word out. This word is this same word that is up here in our title. Let's sound it out together. Christmas. Now let's read it back up here. I am so glad we went to pick out a Christmas. Now let's sound this word out again. This word is up here also. We sounded it out. Now let's do it again. Ready? Tree. Now let's start from here again. I am so glad we went to pick out a Christmas tree. Now let's read from the title again, first graders. Read with me. Christmas tree. I am so glad we went to pick out a Christmas tree. Now you're going to read it by yourself. Ready? Go! Okay, now read it one more time. Ready? Go! Good job, first graders. Now, let's focus on this next sentence here. Ready? Let's sound these out. Follow Mr. Begay. The more you do this, you're going to get used to sounding out each word. Wa-ee. Wa-ee. We. Okay, that word is we. Now, let's come here. This word is right here again. Let's sound it out. Wa-ent. Wa-ent. Went. Went. Let's read it from here. We went. Now let's come here now. T-oo. T-oo. To. Let's read from here again. We went to. Now this word should look familiar to you now. This word is, let's sound out. The. The. So let's read it from here. We went to the. Now this word was right here. And that word is right here again. Let's sound it out. Tra-ee. Tra-ee. Tree. Tree. Now let's read it together. We went to the tree lot. 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 Let's read it from here again. We went to the tree lot. Ready? Let's read it with Mr. Begay again. We went to the tree lot. Now you read by yourself. Ready? Go. One more time. Good job, first graders. Now let's read it from the top right here. Follow Mr. Begay again. Let's do this again. Christmas tree. I am so glad we went to pick out a Christmas tree. We went to the tree lot. Now, first graders, let's come here. Let's focus just on this sentence. That is it. Ready? Let's sound it out. Let's sound it out together. Watch Mr. Begay. Listen. D-add. D-add. Dad. Dad. S-ed. S-ed. Said. Said. Let's start from here again. Dad said. Now let's sound this out. That. 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 Dad said that. Now here you're just going to say I. Give me the letter name. I. Dad said that. I. Now let's sound this out. Listen to Mr. Begay. Could. 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 Okay, let's start from here again. Dad said that I could. Now let's sound this out. This word is right here. You see it? We already made the sound, but let's do it again. Pa-ick. Pa-ick. Pick. Pick. Let's read it from here. Dad said that I could pick. Now let's come here. Out. 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 Okay, let's sound it. Let's read it from here. Dad said that I could pick out. Now we should already know this word. What was this word here? The. So let's read it from here. Dad said that I could pick out the. Now this word should look familiar to you now. We read it here, here, and here. Let's sound it out. Tra-ee. Tra-ee. Tree. Tree. Now let's read it from here, first graders. Dad said that I could pick out the tree. Let's read it again. Dad said that I could pick out the tree. Now your turn. Read it by yourself. Ready? Go. Again, one more time, read it. Good job, first graders. Now, let's come here to this next sentence here. Let's just focus on this. Now here, you're just going to say the letter name again. I, okay? I. Now let's sound this out. S-ah. S-ah. Saw. Saw. I saw. And now you're just going to give me the letter name again. A. I saw a. Now let's sound this word out. B-ig. 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 Big. Let's read it from here. I saw a big. Now let's sound this word out. Green. 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 I saw a big green. Now this word should look familiar to you now. Let's sound it out. Tree. 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 Now let's read it from here. I saw a big green tree. Let's read it again. I saw a big green tree. Now your turn to read by yourself. Go. One more time. Good job. Now let's read from here again, okay? Let's just focus just on this sentence and we'll continue. Ready? Let's sound it out. The more we do this, you're going to really pick up how to sound out words, okay? We got to know those letter sounds. Listen to Mr. Begay. It. Okay, it. Now let's sound this out together. Smelled. 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 Now let's come back up here. It smelled. So. So. Let's read from here again. It smelled so. Let's sound this out together. Good. Good. Now let's read from here. It smelled so good. Let's read it again. It smelled so good. Now your turn to read it by yourself. Go. Again. Good job. So remember, it smelled so good. Now let's come here. Let's just focus on this sentence. Ready? Let's sound this first word out together. They. Cut. They cut it. Let's read from here. They cut it down. Down. Let's read from here together. They cut it down and. Let's read from here again. They cut it down and put. They cut it down and put it. Okay, let's read from here now. They cut it down and put it on. Okay, let's read from here now. They cut it down and put it on. Now you're just going to give me the letter name here. You're just going to say A. Now let's come back here. Let's read it. They cut it down and put it on a. Now let's sound this out. Wagon. Wagon. Now let's read it from here. They cut it down and put it on a wagon. Let's read it again. They cut it down and put it on a wagon. Now your turn to read. Go. Okay, let's read it again. You read it by yourself. Go. Good job. Now let's come here to this next sentence, okay? It's easier when we just break it apart by sentence. That way you get the hang of it, okay? Let's sound this out. Add. Add. Dad, let. Let. Dad, let. Me. Dad, let me. Let's sound this out now. Help. 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 Now let's come back here. Let's read it. Dad, let me help. Pull. Pull. Dad, let me help pull. Now we should know this word now. Let's sound it out. The. Dad, let me help pull the. Now let's sound this out again. This word was right here. You see that? They're the same thing. Let's sound it out. Wagon. Wagon. Let's read from here. Dad, let me help pull the wagon. Let's read it again. Dad, let me help pull the wagon. Now your turn to read by yourself. Go. One more time. Good job. Now let's come here to this last sentence. We made it to the end here. Now let's sound this one out. Picking. Picking. Out. Let's read from here. Picking out. Now here you're just going to give me the letter name. A, okay? You're going to say A here. Picking out a. Now let's sound this word out again. Christmas. Now let's read from here again. Picking out a Christmas tree. Now let's read from here again. Picking out a Christmas tree. Let's sound this next word out. Was. Now let's read from here again. Picking out a Christmas tree was so. Now let's come back up here. Let's read again. Picking out a Christmas tree was so fun. Now let's read from here. Picking out a Christmas tree was so fun. Let's read it again. Picking out a Christmas tree was so fun. Now you read it to yourself. Ready, go. Again. Good job, first graders. Now let's come back up here. Let's read it together with Mr. Big Gay. We're going to read the entire story now. Here we go. Just repeat after me. Christmas tree. I am so glad we went to pick out a Christmas tree. We went to the tree lot. Dad said that I could pick out the tree. I saw a big green tree. It smelled so good. They cut it down and put it on a wagon. Dad, let me help pull the wagon. Picking out a Christmas tree was so fun. Now, first graders, you try now. See if you can read this by yourselves, okay? Here we go now. Just follow the cursor. Ready? Go! Good job, first graders. Now let's read it one last time with Mr. Begay. Ready? Just repeat after me. Follow me. Christmas tree. I am so glad we went to pick out a Christmas tree. We went to the tree lot. Dad said that I could pick out the tree. I saw a big green tree. It smelled so good. They cut it down and put it on a wagon. Dad let me help pull the wagon. Picking out a Christmas tree was so fun. Good job, students.